Oh yeah, there is an Adam Driver movie that involves dinosaurs, but today we are not talking about dinosaurs.
What
We have a
dinosaur?
different movie on. Oh, look at that!
Are you talking
John
about
had a
Star
3D
Wars?
printer.
He's in
We are
that,
not
right?
talking about Star Wars.
Okay.
Welcome to the Movie Podium, everybody.
Well,
We're a weekly podcast where we collectively choose a movie to watch, and at the end of the week, we get together and talk about it. It's kind of like a book club.
But for
but
movies. Matt is just speeding along through this. Pedal to the metal. Let's do
We
it.
need to set a
Sorry if
metronome.
anybody is watching. We are a little late, a little
Yeah,
technical
that's why we're
difficulties
speeding.
and rants.
Do you know how fast you were going, sir?
Oh, is that on anybody's list?
Literally.
Anyways, before we get there, let's hit the brakes and talk about the tagline. This week's film's news is bigger than your news. And without further ado, we present our next movie.
I love scotch. I love scotch. Scotchy, scotch, scotch. Here it goes down, down into my belly. That is good. You're on the air. How are you? Good evening. I'm Ron Burgundy. Here's what's going on in your world tonight.
Oh, let it go. That was
Yeah, I
funny.
was gonna say.
I know,
we're
we're
just
just
watch
gonna-
it again.
We're just going to watch the movie. Yeah.
Was that a
Can
part
we
of the
just let
trailer?
movie roll?
Yes. It wasn't in the movie, but it was part of the trailer.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm sure they had a lot of outtakes for this.
Oh,
I didn't
yeah.
watch. I mean, I watched the end where they do all the funny stuff, but like, I'm sure there were even more than
there
that.
were
Yeah.
even further outtakes. Outtakes.
Whoa.
Whoa.
I don't know if I can follow you out there, dude.
Guys,
Well, this week we are asking, does Anchorman make our podium as one of the best comedies of the 2000s?
Hey,
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, we got an early nomination from Luke. Luke Rutter says it does.
It does. Yeah.
you're my
Pretty
boy,
confident there. You're my boy, Lou. You're our boy, Lou.
Shit.
All right. Well, I'm your host, Matt Scott, and I'm here with my dudes, Eric.
Hello, Matt Scott. I'm Eric, and I'm here.
What's up, Eric?
Nothing.
Cook, Mr. Cooking with Kevin.
Hey, that's me.
And hello, John.
Hello,
Hello,
John.
Hello, John.
And
Welcome
Matt,
back.
and Nick and Kevin and Lou.
Hello.
You're my boy, Lou.
Welcome back, John. Yeah, I think this week's podium is very difficult. I mean, this is our heyday of when we, like, you know,
High school and college.
evolved. Yeah, we grew up, we evolved.
Evolved like
Evolved.
Pokemon.
We hit puberty in this era. You know,
I
like,
went-
we hit puberty. So, like,
I
there's a
went from
lot.
just a
Did your
Charmander
voice
to a
crack when you
Charizard.
said puberty?
So there's a lot of movies that had a pretty good or high influence on us during this decade. So I am very curious. There's a lot of options. I have no idea how this is going to go and how many are
still don't.
in our
And I'm
top
supposed
three.
to
Yeah,
know.
I know. I'm still on the fence about one. Luke says, "Fucking missed you guys. Let's get some honks for that goose boy." Yeah,
Honk,
honk.
honk. Honk. Let's hear it for Goose Boy.
Hello.
I need a
It has
goose
been
sound
a
effect
while.
on this.
Oh, we do. It has been a
I've been-
while, Luke. Good to see you.
Been a while.
Yes.
I'm fucking on fire
What
tonight.
up, Luke?
Yes. All right.
Yes.
We're
Thank you,
firing
man.
on all cylinders here.
Firing all along here. Before we get into this episode, we'd like to thank all our Patreon supporters who have been following us on our podcast journey. If you haven't checked it out, join our Patreon where you can get some casting credits and have access to our private Discord.
Yes, thank you, everyone. Patreon.com/the movie podium is if you want to check out Patreon. But we appreciate you listening and tuning in live and hanging out.
It's have fun
Yeah.
with us.
Yeah, absolutely. I always have
We
fond
thank you, Alex,
memories on
Mark,
here and when
Zephyrs,
everybody comes here. Oh, does
Eric.
John know him by heart now?
Luke.
Oh.
No, I don't.
There,
Thank
sorry.
you. No, I got
You're
them.
right. You were
Luke
all
got her.
right.
I got them all.
I think John,
You're
you
our
gotta catch
boys.
them all, John.
Oh, Ash. I don't know if I mentioned Ash.
There we go.
Ash Ketchum.
What's up, Ash?
Get all them Pokemon. I've been playing a lot of Pokopia recently, and I've been building the Pokemon houses.
Oh, yeah.
I built an apartment building for Pokemon, so I can just move them into the apartments.
So it's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
is this like a Minecraft for Pokemon, or like more like The Sims for like Pokemon?
No, it's basically Minecraft. It's like Animal Crossing.
Yeah, I was gonna say that sounds like Minecraft, right?
It's really, really cool and very addictive and super chill.
Really, really cool.
Yeah, it's not a
Very
competitive game. Which is
Nope.
a change. I'm just making a nice home.
Yeah.
Oh, Stardew Valley. I like
Yeah.
for that. It's like
hmm
it's a gardening like sim.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, let me garden.
It's kind of like Stardew Valley, but with Pokemon.
Nice.
So yeah.
Nice.
Pokemon.
Luke says, loving the soundboard. Eric and Rebecca says, I wasn't introduced to this film until 2020. Wow.
Wow. That's
This is a COVID movie, huh?
Yeah, that's
Shall we say? Should we also mention that the upper limit of these comedies is 2010?
yes.
Okay,
That's fine.
so we're
Let's
Sure, John. I
yeah,
guess.
let's throw in that it is a decade long, not the entire century of comedies. Just so we're clear. Now let's get to some random ass facts. I'm not looking these up at the moment or anything. But first random ass fact we've got is a 7.1 on IMDb, or a
A
Thor,
Thor
point
point one.
just
Well, actually-
slid above Thor.
It's better than Thor.
I agree
is.
that it's better than Thor. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, but not.
So-
But I don't think it's a ton better. Maybe that shows my cards a little bit. But
Well,
I'd say a
hard-
7.3.
Yeah. Tepid take, but I say it's rated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Oh, so we're on the same page.
I would say it's rated as
Yeah.
well.
Like comedies are hard to put up like higher
Yeah.
than low sevens
agree.
if it's a good comedy. So like I think it low sevens I go anywhere between 7.1, 7 or Thor.1, Thor.3,
Thanks.
somewhere in
Yeah.
that range.
That's where I am too.
But I mean like it would have to be to me like something great that would put it over the top. It's like Wayne's World. That's like an 8. But this isn't
Like
Wayne's
you're
World.
kidding, man.
But there's not very many comedies on that
Whoa,
level for me.
Breaks on that.
But we
Yeah,
got
definitely. I feel like it's kind of a
that. It's
landmark
like a
comedy.
disrespectful. What, John?
I feel like it's kind of a landmark comedy.
It is.
So
I don't disagree with that. It
yeah,
might
comedy
that carries a
immediately
couple
puts you
points.
in- you get sort of a lower bar as a comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you're right.
Movie greatness goes.
Rebecca says Luke never trusts Rotten Tomato anyway. And hard to disagree. More like a 10.
A 10. Okay.
It's
You
your
know-
list.
So does
So-
Kevin not have a 10? Ooh. Do you have a 10?
What's the top of the Kevin scale?
The Kevin scale is very skewed because he's like nothing's gonna be 10. Like I can't like something that much.
No,
Right.
the movies I like would movies that just would be very, very depressing for people to watch. Like, I think,
That's not.
so like Schindler's List is a 10.
Schindler's List. Yes.
Like I'm actually not joking. That's like I think that's one of the best movies ever made.
It's,
And
I don't-
that's
I was
a
gonna
10.
say-
Yeah, I mean it's a good
Yeah,
movie.
I don't disagree.
Not fun, but it's good.
It's not fun, but that's a 10.
Yeah.
But a comedy can't reach a 10. I don't think a 10 can be a comedy.
There's a 10
it's tough.
comedy. I mean,
It's an interesting.
we're breaching like best comedy ever territory, but we're only supposed to limit our thinking to aught to tens.
yeah. I
yeah.
don't necessarily disagree, but it's kind of a weird thought. Anyways, let's move on. Let's talk about that more as we go on. But yeah, I don't know if I have one that's a 10 or even close. I kind of agree with Kevin.
I don't
mean,
even know. Yeah,
the whole idea of humor in a movie is to make you laugh. It's not to be serious in most cases.
Right.
almost like a
Yeah.
Little Miss Sunshine or something that has like a funny but darker taste.
No
would be the
movie is
closer
gonna-
ones to 10.
Yeah, no movie's gonna peak in all those aspects.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. It's almost like a Forrest Gump or something that has funny moments in it that
Mhm.
make it a 10,
hmm
which makes me not want to say not Shawshank, Schindler's List.
Yeah, whatever we're talking about, I'm not sure Anchorman is in that echelon.
No, it's definitely not. We need to try and make Kevin smile. What the fuck, man? Dude, Kevin, man, need a hug. Sometimes you need a
They
bro
do.
hug for
They
sure.
fucking do.
I'll take a hug anytime.
I got a hug from you, 2 days ago?
Hug it out, bro.
Oh yeah, that's fair. We did hug it out.
And you're still grumpy.
Yeah.
I'm not grumpy.
Nah.
Oh.
Me neither. All right, first fact we've got Will Ferrell graduated from college with a degree in journalism. He anchored the local news a few times before breaking into comedy. So he's a natural.
Yeah, he was pulling from his experience.
He knows how to play the character of a news anchor.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Something I found funny with this is I saw this is this movie was pitched like 20 times, and I think DreamWorks produced this, right?
Yeah.
Or funded it, and they turned it down. But then they actually, after the success of Elf, they greenlit it. After
Oh, I
Wow.
did see
Because
that.
it's-
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, because no one thought anything about a news anchor would make
Right.
or make sense for a movie.
Well,
If
and
I
Will
saw
Ferrell.
this movie like script by itself, I'd be like, "This is stupid." You're not making a movie.
Yeah, Will Ferrell was the other part of that.
Star
Yeah.
power, probably.
Elf
made
in
the
old
movie.
school kind of
Not to spoil it.
put him over to be able to make this.
Yeah.
So Old
Right.
School and Elf both came out in 2003. So that was part
That's
of that as
wild.
well. I know, right?
Yeah, it makes me think of our other boy Luke Wilson, who
Yeah.
appears in the movie.
I know. Of course.
There's a few of the cameos in this.
Yeah, just a few. John, I want to see if you can help me out here. The Mexican restaurant Veronica visits with the girls from the station is named Escupimos en su alimento. In English, what does that mean?
I'd rather see that in print.
Escupimos?
I don't know what-
ESCUPIMOS en su alimento.
Su
Any of that, John?
alimento? I
I
don't know
don't-
what alimento is.
Yeah, I don't know why you can't understand Matt's perfect fucking Spanish dialect there.
Escupimos en su alimento.
Escupimos? Something we're doing, a verb I don't recognize.
All right, so John gives up.
Yes, please translate.
It's we spit in English. It means we spit on your food. So
What
food
do they
must
use
mean
for
alimento.
food? Yeah,
Alimento.
that's the problem. is I know one word for
A-L-I-M-E-N-T-O.
food in Spanish, but like in all other languages, there's about
There's
5
multiple.
other words for food.
Yeah. Well, darn.
Just missed it.
Another funny one is and relates to Will Ferrell being perfect for this role, or maybe this had something to do with it. Will Ferrell has played flute since elementary school.
Are you
Really?
serious?
That was something I had down. I'm like,
Apparently.
wait. I mean, that makes sense why it was put in the movie. Now that I think of it, because like, oh, he has a random talent. Well, I mean, he didn't actually play it on film,
Yeah, but he knows how to
but
make
he
it
knows
look
how
like
to
he
play a
plays it.
flute.
Yeah.
So it just
Right.
makes sense.
Yeah,
like,
he would
oh,
at
I'm going to
least
play a flute in
Look
this movie.
believable
Yeah.
on camera. And that
All right, true.
fucking scene rips, by the way.
Another trivia question. See if anybody remembers or took note. Does anybody remember Ron Burgundy's license plate?
Oh no.
No. Look at that detail.
Big dog.
Big dog. I actually saw a big dog decal on a truck. I can't believe I didn't tell you guys.
That's
They're
awesome.
Like,
Yeah.
big dog's gotta eat. I'm like, he sure does.
The license plate is I'm number one.
In the rating.
That is awesome.
You'll always be
Yeah.
number 2, Vince Vaughn.
And let's see, last one. I have a couple different could have been castings. Ron Livingston auditioned for the role of Brian Fantana. We had Maggie Gyllenhaal auditioning for Veronica Corningstone.
Boo.
And Paul Thomas Anderson, PTA, the director, was originally a producer on this project.
Oh, I thought you were
Very
going to say, is
odd.
that Paul F. Tompkins? Is
Yes,
Nah,
that
that's who I was thinking. He is
the
in this movie.
comedian who's in
Yeah, exactly.
the Cat of Passion show?
Yeah.
I love
Love that.
there's a
I
few
love to hear
good
it.
minor
Aqualung.
folks in this too.
Yeah. News 1 was a good guess. I'm number 1. I mean, that's
Yeah.
pretty damn close. Solid guess. Any other ones, Kevin, that you wanted to shout out?
I was going to look up box office numbers, and then I realized this movie was not even a top 25 box office hit. So I'm like,
Well, there goes that comedy discussion. And another thing
Yep.
for comedies is they don't necessarily hit like blockbusters, but it did make. I actually did see it made 80 some million, which I mean it did well compared to what like they had projected. But yeah, not
Oh, yeah. I
compared
mean,
to
it was- I did see
blockbusters.
the-
84 million.
yeah, 264 million worldwide.
Okay, yeah. So
I did see
not
that,
bad, right?
but it wasn't
But-
even the top 25 for that year.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? Top movie of 2004. I'm trying to think. We were a sophomore. Ooh, what would have been number 1? Spider-Man 2. Number 2, Passion of the Christ. Spider-Man was more popular than Jesus. Think
I
of
know
that.
that's right.
Yeah.
I remember seeing
Wild.
Passion of
How
the
much
Christ.
of the revenue for Passion of the Christ was generated by if you're a
Oh,
Christian,
what a
you must
propaganda
see this
bullshit.
movie.
I mean, what? 612 million.
Let's commercialize Christ. I mean,
Oh, actually, wait. This didn't go in order. It looks like Harry Potter might have made the most. Oh,
Oh,
no.
that
actually,
makes a lot
not
of
true.
sense.
Oh, if there was
Shrek.
a Harry Potter movie in 04?
I'm getting some different random stuff. But Shrek 2
Oh,
looks
because
like it was number 1.
because you're Googling and using AI and it hallucinates.
Yeah, just a little bit. Because, AI we can trust. But actually, I went to Box Office Mojo by IMDb Pro, which I trust. Shrek 2 was number 1, followed by Spider-Man 2, Passion of the Christ, Harry Potter, Prisoner of Azkaban, and then 5th, The Incredibles. See,
Yeah,
I saw all of those in theaters except Passion of the Christ. Go figure.
Yeah, why the fuck would I go watch a dude just like torture porn? Yeah.
Right. Hi, caged car, blah, 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 blah. All right.
Ooh, best promotion.
Speaking of AI, go
Yes.
away.
We are the best promotion on the interwebs.
Go away, AI. All right, let's hit it. Favorite thing about this movie? Let's go with Kevin.
I went really, really specific on this because
Okay.
I laugh
Specific
at it every time it
promotion?
happens. Yeah, it's the
Very
the
nice.
continuing side story of Ed's son, Fred Willard's son, being an asshole while going to a
man,
Catholic
that was one of
school.
mine too.
Yeah, I
Nice.
mean, it's never explained, and you never actually see his son. Like his son is not a character in the movie, but it's always
Yeah.
over the phone. So every time someone walks in, he's on the phone with somebody at this Catholic school about something his son did. Like that's just
I don't know how
completely
he got a
absurd.
hold of German porn.
yeah. I mean, I don't want to go too far into things, but because the lines are fantastic.
I was
in
gonna
this.
say, I
Yeah.
wonder what.
But
Yeah.
it's just hilarious that how they just continue doing that throughout the whole
Mhm.
movie, and this definitely plays off of what Fred Willard did best.
Yeah.
As
Of
an
course.
actor, like he was able to.
I love
do
Fred
that.
Willard.
Go off the
Right.
deep end. Kevin, that's
Yeah.
why it works. And yes,
Yes.
fuck AI. Agreed. Nice. Yeah, that's a great running bit for sure. There's a lot of those in this movie.
Yeah.
for
Yeah,
sure.
him on the
For sure.
phone. There's another time he's on
yes.
the phone.
There's a
Crack
few
me
times.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Or
save it
not
for
like
lines,
just about
John.
his son. There's another time
There's
he's
so
on
many
the phone.
lines.
I'm
Put
like,
down the crossbow.
yeah, man, he does doing the phone and getting on to some other point in the plot so well. He's like, oh, that was nothing. Just parenting.
And kids these days.
Eric, what was your favorite thing about the movie?
My favorite thing about this movie is Brick, because he just
Mhm.
like he wants to be hanging out with these people like so much. He's doing his best, but like he is not in the same world as
No.
everyone else. But he's like trying to put on the costume of this world. It's hilarious. That like just how disconnected it is from
Oh.
everything happening around him.
Try to think. Was
For
this
sure.
when it comes to Steve Carell's character? Was this when he was before The Office or during Office?
This is probably after The Office.
2004.
This
This
was
was like
2004.
right around. Actually,
think it
like
was,
right
like-
around it started. I want to
Okay.
say,
I
like
believe
right
so.
around there. So he was just taking off at this point.
Yeah, like he
This will
wasn't in
never
movies.
compare to Michael Scott, though.
No.
No,
All
no,
those
Oh my
no.
gosh.
movies. But,
Agreed. Love Brick. Love the toaster bit. Love Lamp.
love lamp. You're saying
John?
you love the lamp.
What was your favorite thing about the movie?
The fighting. There's lots of really great fight scenes. I mean, we'll talk about some of these later, but there's the street fight of all the news crews, which is so awesome. And the last cameo. And also teased with Vince Vaughn. That whole thing is
Love it.
hilarious. The
Yep.
rivalry with the number 2 news crew.
Oh, so
Yeah.
good.
Also the fight between Ron and Veronica, like in the office, they go all out at it. They're just on a full-on fight in front of their
Yeah.
coworkers while also being, boyfriend and girlfriend, which is hilarious. Yeah. I think there's one more fight scene that's really good, but
I mean, with the bears, that's
Oh,
that's a
yeah,
good
it was
one.
good.
yes, there's good fighting. That's my
Yeah.
favorite
Oh.
thing.
Good,
For
just
sure.
because it's over the top hilarious.
That's
just
awesome.
Fun.
Yeah.
What about you,
exactly.
Matt?
I mean, kind of the same thought where it's just a fun movie, but I really like that it's a period piece in comedy, which we don't get a lot of, and
Oh,
I
yeah,
feel like
yeah.
if we do, I don't think it's ever done that well,
Mhm.
and I think this is done really well. Like Champ Kine
Yeah.
is the sports dude, and then
Yeah.
you have Paul Rudd's like the ladies man kinda, and it's like that's just like every stereotypical 70s dude
Mhm.
from a newscaster or anchor, and so like putting that all together and actually making a coherent movie is impressive.
Yeah, that is
Let alone
impressive.
like funny, like really funny movie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can get a
Um,
misogynistic movie, but still be funny because it's a period piece.
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
well,
That's
well,
what Matt's
right. I mean,
getting
that's
at.
part of it,
But
but
that's-
also
that's
because
part of
it's
the
so
humor,
over the
but they-
top.
Yeah, they did it. They did it well to where it wasn't just a misogynistic movie.
Yeah,
They
that's
just- they played misogynistic
Kinda
characters
mock
because
As
of
the
that.
joke.
As the
Yeah,
joke.
exactly.
And it landed well.
Mhm.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, yeah, right.
I
mean, that's-
they do it.
Yeah, for sure. But like that whole thing is done in the 1970s, in a time where we weren't even around or even that familiar with it. So it also helped familiarize us with it. But yeah, I just like it was a comedy in a different era and
Mhm.
kind of opened our eyes to a goofy ass era time period. Then, to a lesser extent, and this is also Will Ferrell, but Semi Pro did it pretty well as well.
Yeah.
Now, I don't think it's as funny, and maybe it's because it was already done in Anchorman, but I also like it because it's basketball. But again, I don't think done as well as Anchorman, and maybe it's just because of how it was placed in time where that was before. So but I do like the comedy period piece would be my favorite
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. I remember Sid liking this because I think he enjoyed how it made fun of a period that he lived through and remembered.
Yeah, oh, I'm sure.
So
Absolutely.
yeah, I'm glad that you pointed out that none of us were alive in the 70s. So
Yeah.
it's like,
Right.
all right, what were the 70s like, Dad? And I see my dad
Yeah.
like laughing at this, and I'm like, all right, uh,
It's just like
Yeah.
this.
yeah,
Just like that. Yeah, Luke has a good point, though. I mean, everything Paul Rudd does in this movie cracks me up, and I think that's where I think that's the charm of Paul Rudd, is that he, in movies where he's not the lead role, he is able to be as extreme and ridiculous as he wants to be. Like, I think of Wet Hot American Summer is another one where he's just like
Yeah.
ridiculously an asshole in that.
tastes like burger. I don't like
makes-
you anymore.
Yeah. And I think it works when he's not the main character. I mean, he couldn't pull that off as a main character. You wouldn't follow him, right? But when he's like just a side guy and he just, that's his role, it's unreal. It's so
Yeah,
funny.
he plays into it.
Oh, I mean, he's so good at it. Yeah, like in
Yeah.
Wet Hot American Summer and some of those other ones where he's just like a role in the movie. He can be as insane or ridiculous. Anyways, let's move on to least favorite thing about the movie. John with the thumbs down. John, what do you think? What's your least favorite thing?
I actually disliked Brick because I thought it got old. Like, oh,
Ah.
he's stupid. He's like monumentally stupid.
Yeah.
I like-
So yeah, some of that stuff just didn't exactly land. It was like,
Yeah.
all right, yeah,
Don't
some of
you
his
dare.
utterly too. I'm sorry. Yeah, some of his like, man, I'm utterly too stupid to function stuff did work, but on the other hand, I'm like, and also maybe considering The Office, I'm like, I think Steve Carell can be funnier than this,
Yeah.
Mm.
but it was funny.
Yeah. Yeah,
at least
I mean,
60% of the time.
I'll piggyback off of that and say that I think that this movie is funny and groundbreaking in a way where it put a lot of these guys on the map and is a staple of the comedy era or that 2000s comedy era. But I think once you see it a few times, I don't think it's as rewatchable as some of the other comedies of this era. And
Yeah.
the only reason I say that would be my least favorite is because I think some of the jokes, at least for me, get older or not as funny as some of the other movies that we're competing against or we're going to be putting on our podium. Is that I
Yeah.
didn't think that they, and I don't know, it's not necessarily that they don't age well. It's just that I don't think if I watch it 5 times, I laugh the 5th time. But there are movies
Yep.
that I definitely watch every time and I still laugh, or I find new moments that I laugh
Yeah.
at.
That
I
you
don't
laugh
think I
every
have that
time
with this
still.
movie, and maybe that's just me. But like, there are movies that I do find new things to laugh at, and this just isn't one of those.
Yeah.
I think
think
that
that's
kind of
a-
speaks to that. Like, this was one of the I don't want to say archetypes, but one of the first like attempts at this type of humor. So
Mhm.
like,
Yeah, that's fair.
there are like notable moments, but like,
It's not necessarily
the-
the
yeah, the
Yeah, I
best
know what you're
moment,
saying.
like
Exactly.
like the Bigfoot's dick line. Like, I remember everyone like. Listen, it is hilarious. I'm not gonna lie.
that's like the
but-
one thing that I still laugh at.
But it's like, I mean, I've heard so many people say that like when it comes on screen, I'm like, okay, well,
Yeah.
there's that one.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think that, yeah, and maybe it's just because it's been overdone, but I kind of agree with you on that
be.
concept that it's like the first album of a band is
Yeah.
good, or you realize that it's a really good band, but like
Mhm.
by the second or third one, they really
Yeah.
hit their sweet spot. I think that's with Will Ferrell,
Yeah.
Adam McKay combos we'll maybe
Yeah.
get into. But I do agree with you on that thought. Eric, what's your least favorite thing?
Baxter getting kicked off a bridge.
That is, I am right there
I
with you.
knew that was going to be your least favorite thing.
Yeah.
It's also hilarious how fake it is.
Oh yeah,
On purpose.
Yes, I
But-
do remember that, but on this watch through, I had to look down at my phone because I was like, I know what's happening, and
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
know the
tune
dog-
out
well,
until-
yeah, not spoil too
But-
much, but
yeah.
good
I
thing
mean,
is
like, I
Baxter
know that
comes
he,
back.
I know he didn't die. Like, I understand the story. I remembered that he didn't die and he came back and saved
Yeah,
everyone.
of course.
But like,
I
still,
get your thought.
no, I'm not down with that.
That's fair.
Jack Black, you fucking asshole.
it doesn't
Luke-
matter how much they redeem it.
Yeah.
Luke says, I think this is going to show my position on this, but I think I may have actually watched this movie 100 times. And it still makes me laugh and cheers me up when I'm feeling blue. I mean, again, I think everybody
glad.
has that movie, so I don't necessarily disagree or say you can't have that opinion. I think everybody has that movie, so that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, not everybody thinks Major League is the funniest movie, or
But you
you
do.
know, like,
Yeah, for me, it's Wayne's World. So
yeah. See, I think Wayne's World's funny, but it's not the funniest.
yeah,
So
but, yeah.
I agree. Kevin, what was your least favorite thing?
Oh, mine was definitely the Baxter thing. So
Yeah, that's
I was
right.
like, oh shit, that happens this movie.
Did you guys see the
That's right.
outtake where Jack Black couldn't get the stuffed dog off the bridge?
Yes.
Like he
No,
whipped it and tried to, yeah, he couldn't get the fake dog over the bridge. And had to do another fake.
I did not.
Throw a
see that.
burrito at me,
That
man.
is
Yeah,
hilarious. That's funny. I did not see that. All right, next category. Who won the movie? Let's see. Let's go back to Kevin.
Oh, it's definitely Will Ferrell.
I said Will Ferrell as well.
Yeah, I mean, to this day, he still comes out. I think I mentioned this when we did Elf, but he still comes into public appearances dressed as Ron Burgundy.
Yeah.
Does he really?
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
And
character and all that.
I don't want to go too much detail on his roles on this because we'll get to it eventually. But I mean, this is something that really I think put him in the forefront of just pop culture in general. Like Ron Burgundy is known by every 4 generations of people know this this character because of this movie.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
so definitely Will Ferrell.
Nice. Yeah, don't disagree there. I guess I don't disagree because I had the same thing. I mean, because Elf and Old School again kind of paved the way for this movie. But yeah, I would agree. This is his most recognizable character.
He come out in
And
the red
also-
suit.
Yeah, well, that and it just, I mean, if you look at his IMDb after this, I mean, this is what started our craze with Will Ferrell. Really, like, I mean, I
Yeah.
know he was in SNL, and he
Yeah.
was in other funny things like Zoolander and Old School. Elf, obviously, Buddy the Elf could be his other. You could argue maybe his other biggest role, or maybe bigger, but I think it's this one.
I
And
think
then
it's
after
this
this,
one because like it kind of launched this sort of style of
Yeah.
comedy.
Agreed.
Yeah,
And
and launch
he's-
other people's careers with that as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like, if you think about that decade of us growing up, I mean, is there anybody more synonymous with comedy than Will Ferrell in the 2000s?
Adam Sandler.
He,
In the
I think- I feel like
2000s?
he might be more 90s.
Let's say
Yeah,
90s.
Yeah. Okay, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
he had
mean,
little
Ben Stiller, I thought, but probably I don't.
No.
I think Will Ferrell more.
is underappreciated, but I
Who,
like.
John?
Little Nicky, the Adam.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sandler
Oh,
in the
yeah.
2000s.
But
Did Little Nicky come out in the 2000s?
yeah, it was a
Or
2000s
was it
movie.
99? It was like barely. Oh, it was 2000. It was
Yeah.
barely. I
Yeah,
think
so it would
Little
be the
Nicky's
end of
hilarious.
sort of,
Yeah, to
past
my
peak
point.
of-
I would
Same.
agree. I think maybe Adam Sandler is the biggest of the 90s, or Jim
Yeah,
Carrey.
the next one, yeah, Jim Carrey. Yeah, it's where Will Ferrell was kind of the next one after like Jim Carrey and
Mhm.
and Adam Sandler.
Adam
Yeah.
Sandler.
I think this is the beginning of that. I mean, this / Elf. So, yeah, I had him as well. What about you, Eric?
I said Baxter because he came back and saved the
Came
day.
back. Nice.
Yep. I
He
love
did.
that
He did that.
answer.
He definitely did that.
Thought he was dead.
Yeah, but he came back and he talked with the bears. He talked some sense into them. Said,
Yes.
"Hey, I met one of your kind. We're cool. We're cool, dude."
We're all mammals here.
The bear just left.
That's awesome. John,
Yeah,
what about
dude.
you? John? Do you have Elise
do you
or
follow me?
who won the
glitched
movie?
out.
Yeah. Who won the movie?
Veronica? Has anyone said Veronica yet?
No.
No.
That was my
Yeah.
second. I'll
She's
be
a
honest.
big
That's a
winner.
good answer.
I
I
had
see what-
Baxter too, but she, came in and pretty much owned the place. Had to
Yeah.
work twice as hard.
Yeah,
as-
I like
she-
that answer.
Yeah. That's kind of the whole point of the movie. Ron
Yeah, she-
Burgundy is just this idiot who's failed upward. And she's like, all right, I'm competent, but I've got to, carry
She
all
achieved
these
what-
bozos.
Yeah.
She achieved what she wanted to do.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I
While
think that's a great
falling
answer.
for Ron Burgundy despite her, reluctance to.
Right. Next category, this will be interesting. Favorite song moment or score scene? Eric, you want to go first?
Afternoon Delight. Just when they go into that, and like it's
Yeah.
just the four of them. Because
That's,
again,
I
it's
think the most popular.
yeah,
I would
it's
say
kinda,
that's the most consensus choice.
it's kind of like a hallmark of that style of this style of comedy movie where it's like
Mhm.
I hate saying the word random, but like it comes out of nowhere.
Yeah,
Right,
and then
and
they
they
all
just-
get
Family Guy
together.
thing.
Yeah, they just go through with it, and then like after it's just like nothing happened.
It's like they're like, no. What if we all learn like the whole
Yeah, the
verse,
harmonies to the
afternoon
song.
delight? Like, all right, let's do it again. Take 3. We got it this time.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're talking about what love feels like, and
Yeah.
living the
It's all
life.
dudes. Oh no, I love in that scene when Paul Rudd closes the door and he's like, "No, tell us about the other
The other thing.
love."
I think I was in
So
love
good.
once.
John, did you have a
Kmart.
different moment?
Oh, yeah, that was definitely one. The jazz flute scene is an obvious choice. There's a
Yeah.
lot of
Yeah.
good,
That's mine.
There's,
That
I
was
mean, there's
mine.
a lot left on the board, but jazz flute's just awesome and hilarious, and
Yeah.
So
I mean,
Yeah,
he
that-
uses the
that was
flute as a
mine. That's-
flamethrower. So
Yeah.
Yes, he does. He goes
And
under
now
yeah,
I
all
know
the
that
comedy
tombstone.
wrapped up within that. He's like, well, just a little bit. I love it. He's like, I was totally unprepared for this, and he pulls like the flute
Pulls it
out
out
of
of
his
his-
jacket sleeve.
yeah, sleeve.
And now we know that he played since he's been playing since elementary.
It's wild.
Well, ham and cheese coming at you.
Also, I don't know if we've mentioned this, but John, I love your shirt.
Yes.
Pizza
Pizza
For
Planet.
those who are listening, it's a Pizza Planet shirt. It's very nice
Let's get
and
pizza.
very fitting. Doesn't Toy Story 5 come out like today?
There's
Yeah.
a Toy Story
so.
5.
Yeah.
There is a Toy Story
has
5
an
and
immaculate record as far as ratings go, but that could have
Woody
been purchased
Ball.
by Walt Disney.
Woody's balding, apparently. I'm not
I know the
exaggerating,
feeling,
I'm not kidding. Yeah, apparently. Yeah. So yeah, I guess I think it come out today or tomorrow, so
You gonna take the kids to
Convenient.
see it?
well, talked about it, maybe. The drive-in would be cool to
Oh,
see
yeah.
that. We thought about that maybe. Moving on, since we all agree that the flute was the other answer to that.
Yes.
Oh, no one had any other answers?
No.
Oh, there was a lot of good,
Jams.
real tracks from the 70s.
Yeah, for
Mhm.
sure.
Like, Who's That Lady?
Yes.
With,
Yeah. That's good.
Veronica's, showing up at the
Yeah.
office. And, I mean, there's just a lot more. I figured you guys would pick out some of the real songs.
No,
What's up with
I kind
which
of go
song?
with the ones that we know or we think about when we think
Yeah,
about this
Afternoon
movie.
Delight, I
guess.
guess, was a real song. They just performed it differently, but
Right.
Yeah. Somewhere
Good.
where something's just in the background compared to actually being part of the movie.
Yeah, in this
That's-
case, in
that's
a lot of
kinda
movies,
different.
that's the answer. But in this case, yeah, when you get somebody doing as ridiculous as the flute scene, I just can't go.
Yeah. And then Afternoon Delight as well.
Or
so.
Afternoon Delight. Yeah,
Oh
exactly.
no, we're gonna put this little snippet of Who's That Lady?
Never know. All right, this one is for Luke. I know he's got a few answers here. Favorite line from the movie? I got quite a few down, and I'm sure some of
Yeah.
these will be repeated or there's too many lines. Let's see. Let's go with John first.
I only had one down.
Oh,
All right. Well, I'm glad.
What
you're
is it?
going first then.
That escalated quickly.
I also had that one.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah,
I'm
because
gonna-
I think that kind
Boy,
of
that
became
escalated.
like, part of popular lexicon.
Yeah.
Like
For sure.
when I heard that, I'm like, oh man, people said that all the time, and I
Yeah.
sort of lost connection with the movie.
I know. Isn't that
Talking about
weird?
that epic
Yeah.
street fight with all the other news.
When movies do
Wow,
that,
that got out of control.
where movies come up with that, and then you forget that that's where
Yeah.
it came
Mhm.
from. Isn't that wild? It's a weird,
The-
weird feeling.
Another line is like a little bit after that where Brick says he stabbed a guy and runs like,
Yeah.
Brick killed a guy.
Yeah, that's
Trident?
another one
I've
of
been
mine.
meaning to talk to you about that. You should probably find a loved one or a relative and lay low for a little bit.
As an idiot,
That's
you've never
definitely
killed
ones I
someone
think
before,
about.
so let me give you some tips on how to protect yourself.
Yeah.
Kevin?
I loved,
yeah.
You have one discovered by the Germans in 1904.
Oh,
They named it San Diego, which of course in German means a whale's vagina.
yep.
No, I don't think it does.
For some reason, that line
it.
just gets me every single 100% of the time. That gets me every time.
There you go. There's another one.
Yeah, Luke
That
has
was
that
good.
They've
one
done studies.
60% of the time. It works,
works.
every time.
Well, that's
That doesn't
why
make any sense.
Eric, what's your number one line?
I mean, so the one that I thought of immediately that I say like a lot, I hate when it's hot outside. So I always go outside and say, "Oh, it's so hot," and then I just think of milk was a bad choice.
that,
Oh, good answer.
Yeah.
that was my
Then-
second.
That's
Milk is
that's-
always a bad choice, by the way.
Yes, I understand that. Yeah, that's one of those things that like I've said it for, or at least thought it, if not said it for decades now, and I forgot where it came from.
Yeah. Yep. Another one of those. My favorite line actually is, "Go fuck yourself, San Diego."
Yep.
That's seriously my favorite line.
Well, and the best thing is
Yeah.
he doesn't even realize he said it.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like shuffling his
And
feet.
he's like,
Great show,
Oh, it's so
everybody.
sharp show,
he
great
doesn't
movement.
realize what happened. It's a replay back. Wait, I said that?
Yep. So that's part of why that's so funny
Yeah.
too.
I'm Ron Burgundy.
Yeah.
Well, one you got to do is it was
Yeah.
actually in the beginning of the show is the I love Scotch. Scottish Scotch Scotch. Here
Yeah.
it goes down.
Oh yeah,
down to my
that
belly.
whole
That's a
scene,
good one.
like the intro, is so good because he's like, well, he's like smoking. He's like, we're not live yet. I'm gonna light up a cigarette. He's like, you should,
He's like, no.
you should wear a bra less often or whatever. Just acting totally ridiculous and uncouth.
Yeah, at one point he goes like, we're live. He says, no, we're not. I don't believe you.
Oh yeah, I don't believe you. That's a big meme.
He
Like
just
people still use that. I don't believe you.
Oh, and then I have I'm so lonely I paid a hobo to spoon with me.
Whoa, where was that one? I totally missed it.
That one was a Ron Burgundy line.
Beta hobos. Got Baxter.
Also, I have a Champ Kind one. What do you say when they're all like trying to hit on Veronica for the first time? And he's like, "What do you say we go out on a date, have some chicken, maybe some sex, you know,
And see where the night
happens.
takes.
yeah, see what happens."
I mean, he had me
Just-
at chicken and sex.
And then I also had, and this kind of ties in. I think we kind of mentioned it, but it's you should find yourself a safe house or a relative close by. Lay low for a while because you're probably wanted for murder.
Also,
Yeah,
he was
Brick
just
killed a guy.
Brick killed a guy. Oh, we
That's
can't.
probably my favorite.
No, kill him
line.
with a
That-
trident.
That's the other one.
Yeah. Also, I love Lamp. Brick, do
Yeah,
you really love Lamp?
We
I
have
love
to say
Lamp.
that.
I love Lamp.
Yeah,
And
that's one of the
then-
most synonymous with this movie for sure.
Yeah, and I got a real big kick out of him just walking around the street fight holding a hand grenade out and just shouting at the top of his lungs.
Yeah.
What just again, like some
Somehow it didn't
some of the
detonate.
stuff is just
Never
So-
detonated.
What's up, Daniel? Daniel Spilatro.
Ooh,
Wow.
hello, Daniel.
Hello.
I haven't seen Daniel in forever. Are you just naming things you see?
I love Lamp. I love Lamp.
When, although
I
when
feel
I
like
gotta
I saw
go,
this with Daniel for the first time. Can't remember. Take me to Pleasure Town. Oh, we're going there. Also
but,
a great line.
when I got to go is I'm in a glass case of emotion.
Yeah.
When he's just
He's in a telephone booth.
calling, yeah, he's just incoherent.
Yeah, because Baxter just got punted off a bridge.
Baxter's dead, which is understandable.
Yeah,
But
that
on
was-
the other end, Paul Rudd, I forget his character's name, is also like exasperated because he's like, they're gonna put Veronica on. He's like,
I know. I love that.
I don't
He's
care
so
that your
like,
dog just died. They're about
Yeah,
to
he
put
doesn't
women
care.
on the air.
yeah, Brian Fantana.
Mhm.
All right, let's go move on, and maybe this has already kind of been teased at with the lines, but most rewatchable scene. Mine is when Ron Burgundy and Veronica are going back and forth, and it culminating with the "go fuck yourself." Like John kind of hinted at or talked about it, but I just love the back and forth pranks and just the fighting in house and just
Yeah.
how brutal it got.
Yeah.
It culminated
Tits
with
McGee
"go fuck
moment.
yourself." Yeah, Tits McGee.
Oh
I
my
mean,
gosh,
that whole
I'm Tits
that
McGee.
whole saga is my
Tits
favorite part of the movie.
Tits McGee's on vacation. I'm Veronica Cornystone. Ron Burgundy said, I'm Tits
So good.
Ron Burgundy.
So good.
It's so funny.
That's mine. The AB repeat though might be the dog because it's so fake. I'm sorry. It's so fake. It's so good. Even Jack Black's reaction or the like leading up to it is pretty funny too because he's just insane. Like
Yeah.
that part's kind of
One
funny
thing I love.
before.
The one thing you love.
Like,
Right.
what a
It's
dick.
gonna happen.
It was not a good
Like,
time for
what
me for
the
that, but
fuck?
it's hilarious.
So ridiculous. Let's see, John.
The street fight. Multi.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That lines up with your other answer.
It was. Oh my god, hilarious that it like crops up out of nowhere in the middle of the movie. And there's all those cameos. You've got Luke Wilson. You've got Ben Stiller. And,
Tim Robbins.
And Tim Robbins.
who
Yeah.
else?
So your favorite thing in Clerks the cartoon is Big American Party.
Yeah, it's just like, all right, side note, we're having an enormous brawl with weapons. People die. And, like,
Right.
they get on TV the next day. They're like, all right, one of our crew was killed like the other day.
Let's see. Luke says, Honestly, the fucking opening thing, the whole
Mhm.
bit, spot
That's a
on.
good answer.
Yeah, it
warming up his
is.
vocals and just saying
Yeah,
things
like
and
Unique.
Yeah, it kind of just lets you know what you're getting into is going to be insanely
The arsonist
ridiculous.
had oddly
And-
shaped feet.
That was
Yeah.
one of the lines I wrote down.
Well, see,
The arsonist
way-
had oddly,
I need to
oddly
quit.
shaped feet.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. We passed that question.
yeah, the way they put that on too is awesome. It's not just like a straight shot; like they have like multiple shots
Yeah.
blending in and out, and
Yeah.
the opening is very very.
Yeah, he's just getting warmed up.
Kevin, what was your most rewatchable?
Mine was that Eric mentioned it, Brick, and it's mainly for the AB repeat moment.
Mm.
Brick just standing in that fight with a grenade, just
Oh yeah,
he's
Yep.
not doing it's a hand fight, it's a hand street fight, and he's just holding a grenade stiff armed,
Walking
good
around
walking around
in through the people.
Well,
Stick
everyone
to-
else is engaged in fighting with other people.
I mean, he eventually does kill a guy, but just the
Yeah.
grenade part. Like,
Rick
he's
killed
just
a guy.
Know how to
holding-
work a
just-
pitchfork.
just holding a grenade out.
Eric. Last but not least,
mine's the same as John's. The
that's
street
right.
fight, but I'll do another AB repeat of Brick when they're yelling in the office at Ed, and he Brick's just like, I don't know what we're yelling about, and then
Oh,
the AB
yeah.
repeat is just him
That's a good
yelling
one, too.
loud noises into the camera in an
That's a
angry
good
way.
one.
Oh yeah, and then in that he like glances at them. He's like, "Am I acting appropriately? Like, am I appropriately outraged?" He's like, "Yes." Loud noises. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know what we're yelling about.
Yes, I don't
That
know
was
what
one of
we're
my
yelling.
Yeah, that's a
favorite
good point.
scenes, I guess, of my least favorite character.
There you go. Moving on to most likely to be the off-screen drunk. Kevin is
Kevin.
back on screen.
Hey, cheers.
Cheers. I'm about done with my cores. Maybe I'll move on to the Zevia. I don't know. Might need more cores.
It's Zevia sponsor.
I
This
said
is brought to you by Coors.
Yeah, David Ketchner's character.
Champ?
Champ, because I just feel like since he retired from sports or whatever, he definitely has the most likely personality to be the drunk off screen.
I mean, when he's on screen, he's
I mean,
drunk. He's
that's
like,
fair.
I miss your smell. I miss-
That's also very true.
I miss your
Yeah.
scent.
I miss just hanging out with you.
Yeah, good point. On and off screen.
Yeah.
Let's see. Eric, what did you have?
I had Fred Willard's character, I believe, Ed,
Oh, duh.
because his kid is not doing well. His kid is up to no good and could possibly be holding someone hostage, maybe possibly be murdering people. I'm not
I'll
totally
be there
sure.
after work, Sister Mary Catherine.
The funny, I had that answer as well. So no, I got a shift.
I did too.
You don't have to.
We all think it's the off-screen.
Wow. I mean,
Yeah,
Because he-
'cause
I feel like
who else is
He had
that's
to deal with
usually
that,
his
plus the
character.
news team that's just complete idiots, and he knows it,
yeah.
and he's
Yeah.
dealing
I
with
wish
this
I
shit
could
at home.
remember his right hand man. He's like,
Garth?
make sure these guys don't party too
Garth.
hard. And he's
I think it's Garth,
It is
Yeah.
good. Yes.
he's like,
Oh, that
"They
could
don't
be.
listen to
Chris
me."
Parnell. Yeah.
But yeah, Fred Willard's trying to get out of there, and he's got other stuff to worry about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a good answer. I'd like to trade. I'd like to change my answer. Let's go with the consensus here. Yeah, Chris Parnell. Yeah,
All
the dude with the black beard that
Yeah.
tells Ronnie he has a poop mouth.
You're my role model.
Yeah.
Poopy mouth.
This
Isn't
made
he
me
an
think
elf
of
too?
him,
Didn't we
and
talk
he's
about him
always
an elf?
like a very minor
think he
guy,
might
but he
be.
always kills.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Jingle All the Way.
Jingle All the Way. That's what I was thinking
Okay, yeah.
of. That's exactly what I was trying to think of. It was an elf. He might be an elf, but Jingle All the Way.
Yeah, he's
Yes,
always
that's it.
just like some dude, but is all like funny.
Yeah, he's great.
Like in every scene he's in.
Yeah.
Yep, absolutely. All right, next category we've got casting our friends.
This is
Did
difficult.
anyone not go with the actual members of the anchor team? Let's see. John, who do you have?
No, I've got us as the anchor team, or the.
All right, who do you got?
I have, of course, Matt, your champ on sport.
Yep.
Yep.
The sports guy.
I have Eric as Paul Rudd. For some reason, I feel like he could deliver all those lines like so well, like totally, like yeah.
I've
I'll
done
make
studies.
a dirty joke with
Or
all
just when he breaks the character and he's like, "Oh, she did point to her boobs."
But then I've got Kevin as Ron Burgundy. I feel like he's the guy who would sort of have the decorum. He's pretty reserved, but also,
But-
yeah.
Boy, is he stubborn.
Man, it's
Yeah.
And
hilarious.
set in his
John and I have
ways.
completely opposite answers for this.
But then I'm Brick because, like, I'd be the weatherman who's just stupid and going along with.
See,
Okay,
I
so
didn't
I want
think.
to. Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say I didn't want to cast you as Brick because like you're not stupid.
Yeah,
Like that's the
I agree.
That's the only person.
That was also my dislike of the movie was Brick.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I want to go next because
Okay.
I have the exact same thing as John, except
Yeah.
one difference. I mean, I'm not gonna or I didn't cast myself, but obviously I'd be the sports guy.
Champ.
I did have Kevin as Ron Burgundy as well.
Smoking on air.
Smoking on air.
I've never done that.
Can't have Bond or a woman as Bond. Just saying. And John is Brick. And no, I agree with Eric. John's not dumb, but he is in his own world at times.
Yes. Yeah, he does.
And that's where it cracks me up. I don't think Brick's dumb either, though. You know what I mean? I
No.
think it's just that like he's in his own world.
Like
Now, John's not always in his own. I'm not.
yeah, I mean John's
I get
John's
what
world.
you're saying. I agree.
Yeah, John's world runs parallel to the real world, but like it's very very close. Sometimes it wavers out, and sometimes it like crosses, but like it's pretty much there. Yeah,
For
it's pretty
comedy
much there.
purposes, I cast John as
Yeah,
Brick.
Fred
Yeah.
Williams, when Ron's not there, they're like, if we put Brick on, he can't talk anything that's not weather.
That would be John. He also would be talking weather. He has had weather classes. Brick being stoned and so stupid would work so fucking good. Yeah.
Yeah,
Good work.
you're
So
right.
there we go. And the only difference I had between mine and John is I had Eric instead of as Paul Rudd's character. I had Eric as Veronica Corningstone. I just think because you'd be the sweet one or the one trying to break in. I don't know.
I'd be the one trying to like,
tame it down.
progress my career.
Yeah, tame it
But
down.
I would just get swept up in Kevin's smoke-filled flute playing.
Mahogany
Smells
spelled wood
mahogany.
library.
Let's see, Kevin. Who do you have?
I did put John as Brick, but but it's because John can love some small things in life, incling his lamp, because I know you love your lava lamp.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is
I do
so
have a
solid.
lava lamp. I have
Yeah,
two
that's-
lava lamps.
That's amazing.
Nice.
That's so
And,
so
I
good.
have a lava lamp aficionado.
I did put weird things. I put Eric is champ because of bald, because that was easy.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, other than that,
that
it's
does
hard to-
work.
it does
But
work.
Champ is the sports guy, and Like Champ is like he's literally the sports dude.
Yeah,
I'm not a sportsman. As much as I want to be, I am not a sportsman.
Oh, well, I definitely. Yeah, we know. Well, you played soccer at one point.
Yeah,
Big
But
Shot
I mean,
Nero. I heard
Yeah.
that was a nickname.
that's true.
But I ended up putting myself as Brian because what I say makes 60% of the makes sense 60% of the time, all of the time.
Yeah, that is true. We've
And,
done studies.
Too.
Right, and then Matt is Ron Burgundy being the host and ringing us all together for this podcast, and will also read whatever's typed on his computer screen.
Oh, very good.
Okay,
Not
okay, in the-
anymore. I don't even have anything typed on
Yep.
here, but that's solid. Solid.
Me either, actually.
Like you tried to speak Spanish earlier.
Fair. But yeah, I didn't
Santiago.
even. I actually don't have like half the answers typed anymore. But
Matt,
but that's a
you'd
fair
would-
answer.
In that sense, you'd be like an amalgamation of Ron Burgundy and the Ed
Yeah.
Fred Willard's character. Like,
Oh yeah,
Fred's
that's
trying
fair.
to keep the show on the road, and then
I thought
Ron's
of that
the
one
host.
too, and honestly, I thought of that one also for you, Eric. 'cause
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
matter
I love
Eric
this.
Ed.
And Kevin is the manager, constantly getting calls about his kid fucking up. Yeah, that's true.
I gotta deal with some stuff. Make sure they don't party too hard. The next morning, they've clearly partied too hard.
Yeah.
That would be Fred Willis's character.
Yeah, that's
I-
a good one too.
I
Yeah, Eric,
had
who'd you
almost the same thing as John. The
Yeah.
only different, like, so Matt, of course, Matt is Champ because he's the sportsman.
Whammy.
John, you're Brick again. You're not dumb, but like you are in your own
Someone's got to
world.
do it.
Yeah, and you do know the most about weather. I bet out of
Oh,
all
yeah.
of us, you could probably name more clouds than any of us.
Oh, John
But
definitely
more
would
types
know
of
more
clouds.
about weather than any of us.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
Totally.
Totally
Who
agree.
do we have? Kevin. I thought Ron Burgundy because smoking and you're just set in your ways. You're so stubborn.
Yeah,
sometimes.
set in your ways.
Oh,
yeah.
most of the time.
Been coming to this party for 12 years. It's not,
And that is not in the that's not set in the slightest.
sorry.
forgot
about
that.
I forgot about
I
that.
forgot about
You
that
kinda
line.
like-
Oh
It's
my
not
God.
depressing at all.
It's not depressing at all. And then I said the only change from mine was I'm the cameraman who's working with Veronica Corningstone because I don't know. I feel like I would be a camera person.
Rogan, who's like,
Yeah.
I'm getting some good stuff.
Got some. I probably would
really
get pretty
love
pumped
that.
filming
I mean,
cat
Veronica
fashion
did
show.
that cat fashion show, but I quite enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Clarissa says, I feel like this is when I learned the most about you guys is cast your friends. Yeah, that's a really good point. We do rub some dirt or
Yeah.
Yeah.
tell some dirt. Totally true. And what's up, Clarissa?
Hi,
How's
Clarissa.
it going? We got a fun idea coming up in a couple weeks with her to watch Knocked Up. So can't wait for that. Maybe in like 2 weeks. So
I laughed way too hard at that. It's just like, of course, Matt suggested that.
what do you say? What do you mean by this? No? Yeah, I definitely did. It's too on the nose, but it's
Yeah.
so good.
It's fucking
Will
hilarious.
Knocked Up make our top podium for 2000s comedies? There's a lot to talk about here.
There's so many.
And before we get there, we've got one more category. Is this a podium role for any of the top billed cast members? Let's see.
Where'd John go?
Oh, the John disappearing.
John has left the building.
He went and got his grenade.
Wasn't that Seth Rogen, the
Yeah,
camera
Seth
guy?
Rogen was
Was
the
it?
camera guy. Yeah.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
Well,
This is-
what a weird coincidence
isn't-
with.
Yeah, it's an
Knocked Up.
Apatow production movie.
Yeah, it
and,
makes
like,
sense.
And Judd Apatow was one of the people who was in the like bullpen area saying like it
Sure.
smells like it's something like a baby's diaper with burnt hair or something like that.
Indian
Yeah.
feud.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's it. Yeah, knocked up. Let's go. Can't wait. Let's see. So obviously the not elephant in the room is Will Ferrell. Clearly he is the main character in this, but like, do you think this is a more critical role for him than Elf? And is there anything else that you would put above this? I said this is his top role. I still think that.
I think Elf is his top role.
I'm with both of you where it's 1 and 2. Well, I put Anchorman
you
as
split.
1. I put
Yeah.
Anchorman as 1, but
And
Elf
Elf
is
is 2.
2. But
Yeah, that's how I am too.
just Anchorman's just Ron Burgundy is that
it's
role.
tough,
We're trying to
though.
bring
It's
up
really hard because Elf is a PG movie, and so like more people, probably more people have seen Elf than Anchorman. But
Yeah.
I do think Anchorman established him as the go-to comedian of the 2000s. That's
Yeah,
why
yeah.
I have it very slightly above Elf.
There's also more sequels and things. Like I said, Ron
Yeah,
Burgundy
you
comes
don't
out through
sequel Elf though. Christmas movies rarely get sequeled.
Yeah.
Yeah, but with that character, Ron Burgundy is known, I think, more. I don't want to say
I
known
don't
more,
know.
but
Yeah.
it's commercially brought to the forefront than Elf.
Yeah,
I think, except for during Christmas
Sort of.
season.
Yeah, sure. I think my biggest argument is that it was more, established him more as a comedian.
Mm-hmm.
I think Elf is funny, but it's also a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
Anchorman is just a comedy,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
right? So I think it just kind of established him as that comedian. I think that's why I haven't just slightly above. Does anybody have, or what does anybody have for their third favorite Will Ferrell? And I'm sure we talked about this with Elf, but like, since we haven't talked about it in a while, what would your third favorite be? Does anybody in the chat have any other
I said Ricky Bobby because
Talladega Nights?
I think his character in that is more memorable than his character in Step Brothers. Not that like
Good argument.
just specifically
what
for
you're
the
saying.
character. The character
Sure.
is a more
Oh,
stark character. Not so much that the movie's funnier necessarily, but like the character of Ricky Bobby. And then I can't even
actually
remember
like
what
that
his
answer.
character is in Step Brothers,
Brennan.
but Brennan, yeah.
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 I feel like in that sense, technically I would have to go with Ricky Bobby.
So my favorite character of Will Ferrell is not his third role for me. I actually like your answer, Eric, a lot. For him as a role,
Thank
I
you.
do think Ricky Bobby is better than Step Brothers Brennan. So maybe I go with that. My favorite role of his, or my favorite character, again, I don't think it makes the top 3 of like his podium, but is the dude in Wedding Crashers, Chaz.
The
Where
fucking
he's
funeral
like-
crasher.
Yeah, where he's like, "Mom."
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like one of the best lines of that era. Like
Yeah.
that character is, it's insanely funny.
Yeah.
Honorable mention, yes, Stranger Than Fiction. Not my very favorite, but I love what he did in that role. Yeah,
it was
definitely a different side of him,
movie.
but really good. Yeah.
Well, one I want to mention, because I think I mentioned it before, we've done previous, we did Elf.
Yeah.
I really
was a while.
like Night
It's been a
After
while.
Roxbury.
But
I don't want to say
an
it's
old
it's not my favorite role, but I think it's a very, very it's great. It's one of my favorite movies with him in it. I don't think it's his best role though.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I think it's worth a mention.
Yeah, another one that's worth mentioning is I'm trying to think of the name and I can't find it, but it's Everything Must Go.
Oh yeah.
Where he's like getting divorced or is
Yeah.
divorced. I can't remember, but like
Like
he's like sleeps
sells
on
everything.
the lawn and
Yeah,
sells
yeah.
everything. That movie
remember
is
that one.
underrated as hell. Like
I think
that's
we watched
a really,
that one together, Matt.
we probably did.
More soundboard.
More soundboard.
Been a while.
Ooh,
There we go. Or yeah, we could always go with yeah, that was a pretty high on his list. Yeah, it was a fantastic. Yeah, I really like that movie. I think it's really underrated on his list. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll
That's
Ricky
something
Bob.
I haven't actually watched, so I'm something I'm actually going to watch.
John, do you have a third podium movie?
Did Eric just say?
for Will Ferrell,
Uh-oh. Yeah, Eric's gone.
what do
Yeah,
we
for Will
have?
Ferrell. I mean, we have Anchorman and Elf, depending on your flavor, as 1 and 2.
Yeah, I think
Oh, there he
kind
is.
of the bronze or the outside looking in would have been Stranger Than Fiction was the one that I enjoyed.
Yeah,
Not his biggest hit.
nice. Yeah, that's Clarissa had to mention that, or did mention that one. Yeah, I agree with that. And then after that, I mean, there's not really any other main roles. I mean, you have Steve Carell, Paul Rudd, and well, I guess the other one. Okay, yeah, I'll
David
say Steve
Koechner.
Carell, or Dave Keschner. Yeah, all those guys, they're the other main character, kinda, but not. I don't think that any of them like stick out. Like I would have David Keschner. It would be on his podium, but it would not be on Paul Rudd or Steve Carell. So, do you agree with that?
I would
Yeah.
agree with that. I don't think it's on Christine Applegate's.
That was the last
Podium
one I was
either.
going to say. I mean, she is the other main. I mean, she's
Yeah.
his opposite.
I was going to say no for
I
everyone
have it.
else, but the
Maybe
because
I have it yes on hers.
it could be.
One of my favorite movies she was in was The Sweetest Thing. If you remember that one,
Mm-hmm.
that was a good chick flick.
Julie and
That
I
I
just
like.
watched that, or well, Julie
Oh,
had me
yeah?
watch that a little bit ago.
Oh, I love that movie. That's a good one.
She was also in Rockstar. She was the mom in Rockstar.
Yeah, that's
which
solid.
I always liked that movie.
Yeah, that's a
but
good
that's
one.
not. She didn't have nearly a role in that. Like,
Yeah,
she
that's
does.
I'm going with Anchorman as
Yeah, the more I
Honestly.
think about it, I'm pretty sure you're right. I would say yes.
Like I know her from Married with Children more than I do from any other
Oh.
thing, and that's a TV show, and
It is.
that's where, yeah, I mean that's where
Oh.
it doesn't count. So this is, I mean, she's got a sequel to this too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
Also,
agree
I
with
meant
that.
the
I think
Rocker,
it's on
not
hers.
Rockstar.
The Rocker. Yeah, Rockstar's Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah, and Mark Wahlberg.
let's say I
Mark
just
Wahlberg.
haven't seen many movies of her.
Kevin would like. Yeah, you would love Everything Must Go. That's why I like it. It's funny and also sad as fuck.
Yes, you have a little bit of everything.
Yeah, that's why I like it so much. I actually really liked his cameo time on The Office as D'Angelo Vickers, and
Oh,
he's
yeah.
fun in the Barbie movie. Yeah, I agree with both of those. Yes, definitely. I forgot about his whole role in The Office.
Yeah.
It's very memorable, though.
Yeah.
All right, let's get to the main event, which I think is a really juicy one. Honestly, it's one of the ones I've looked forward to more than the last few podiums. So because I think we're gonna have all very very different answers, but I think we're gonna have different answers, but all very valid answers at the same time. So I cannot wait to see who has what. Anybody in the chat want to chime in on their favorites? There's a lot of heavy hitters. Like I said, we grew up in this era. We hit puberty during this era. We were in college or in high school. Like there's a lot of
Yeah.
times where I remember sitting around watching some of these ridiculous, funny
2000
movies.
Was what were we like? Teenagers. We were becoming teenagers, so we'd be having our bar mitzvahs.
12, 13. Yeah, exactly.
Years.
12, 13 at the beginning, and then
We're becoming of
20.
Yeah, that is the coming. Yeah, that's the coming of age.
coming.
Coming.
What's the question? What's this category?
Oh
Matt?
boy! All right, you won't go any further than that. Our final podium question of the night, leading up to what we had just talked about: does Anchorman make our podium as one of the best comedies of the 2000s? All right, John. What do you got?
Come
I
ass.
have
Coming
a
in
yes.
hot.
Yes,
say
It's a
yes.
yes.
Podium.
Wow.
Okay. Right
All
off the bat.
right. Dang. All right.
It makes my bronze, though. I've got
Okay.
a couple others I like better.
Okay. What do you got?
My number 2, Wesley Mantooth, is Pineapple Express.
Oh, yeah.
No
Yep.
way. No
And
way.
then my
Didn't
number
see that
1
coming.
was because I have a very fond memory of going to see this by myself. I was the only one in the theater
I think
in
I know this.
2006 when we graduated high school. Our good friend, I rode along with our mutual
I
friend
already
Matt.
know this answer. Yep.
He had a date with his girlfriend, who's now his wife. They went
Yep.
and saw Happy Feet.
Uh-huh.
I instead went and saw Borat by myself. One of the best movie watching experiences I've ever had.
Oh my god.
Borat's my number 1 comedy of the
That's so good. So that's so good. And I already knew that story. I knew once you said I knew that whole scenario. And one of my favorite ideas for a category that we haven't had yet, and we'll do at some point, is favorite or podium moments at the movie theater, or movies that your
Movie
favorite times at the movies.
Mhm.
That's gonna be on. We're gonna have that one at some point. We've
That'll
got.
be on that podium for me.
I love that, but Hot Rod is a perfect comedy. Ooh, we talked about this
Hot
earlier
Rod
about
is
the
good, yeah.
10. I watch it probably at least 5 times a year. And Hot Rod is fire as hell, but I'd say
Oh.
Shaun of the Dead, Anchorman, and Superbad. Oh,
Okay.
all good
Solid
answers.
podium.
Nice.
Very solid.
I'm more of a Hot Fuzz guy between Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz.
Oh, interesting.
But Shaun of the Dead's great too.
Yeah,
There's so
totally.
many good ones.
I know, and it's really, really hard to come up with just 3. Kevin, what did you narrow it down to? And leave out shout outs until
Yeah, I'm going to leave off
'Cause-
my notable mentions. I
yeah,
really
because
wanna
we all
stay
have. Yep.
my number 3. I ended up having to narrow it down to movies I know in this era that I watched a shit ton, especially in this era.
I think that's the best way to do it.
So my number 3 is actually The Whole 9 Yards.
Whoa.
Bruce Willis and Matthew Perry.
Matthew Perry?
Whoa. Matthew Perry
I
and
watched that
Amanda
movie.
Peet.
Yeah, Amanda Pete.
I remember
Not bad.
watching
She's a
that
nice
movie
lady.
over and yes. I watched that movie over and over on VHS. Actually, that movie came out in 2000, so it was a very
Ooh,
early.
border there.
Yeah, it was right on the edge.
Can we get it on VHS or
Oh,
DVD?
I wish we had a soundboard. Living on the edge. Living on the edge.
But
That one's
movie-
only for Kevin. Because
I
of
haven't
Taylor
watched
Swift.
that movie and I haven't watched that movie in a while.
Been a while.
Been a while.
Oh man.
But
All right.
I
That's
do
a
remember
wild
loving
number
that.
3.
That's
I
a-
don't think anybody's gonna have that on their podium.
I didn't think
No.
so. I didn't think so, but that one definitely hits it.
Yeah.
But number 2 is Anchorman.
Oh,
Okay.
dang. Okay.
it's on the
2
podium.
for 2.
It's definitely on the podium. I mean, it's
Okay.
it's where Will Ferrell on his best movie. And then number 1 is definitely Dodgeball because I watched that like 100 times in a year.
Yeah, we did watch that quite a
I
bit.
think I watched
Yeah.
that 6 times in like 6 days when that came
my
out.
God.
That movie, and it's really just for that era. Like I don't want to say it's my favorite comedy, but it's
Yeah.
something that I watched and I loved it. That was
Got a
hilarious
good
the whole time.
cast.
Had a good cast, and it
Yeah.
wasn't a great story, but it was a story about dodgeball.
Do comedies ever have great stories?
No,
That's why they're not 10s. That is
Yeah.
exactly why. I had Whole 9 Yards on VHS. Oh my god, Julie.
Yes.
yes,
It's awesome.
that movie's
Whole
Way
9
underrated.
yards. Whole 10 yards. Did you see that one?
That's a sequel.
Yeah. I
Right,
remember
yeah.
liking that
Not
one
as good as
too.
the first one.
Oh gosh, yeah, that's a good movie. I was totally, okay. I was thinking of the Longest Yard. I'm an idiot. This whole time.
That's the football movie.
The Longest Yard.
No.
The whole 9 Yards is a much better movie.
Yeah.
I'm not smart.
The one with Bruce Willis in it.
All right, Eric, what'd you have?
God, this one's so difficult.
It is.
I'm gonna say no. It does
Okay.
not make my podium. I think number 3. I don't know. This is just right. This is a snapshot of what I'm thinking right now.
I know.
After
I
we hit
know.
record, after we hit end, it's gonna change. So right
I
now,
know. It's already changed for me.
yeah, number 3 is Super Bad, which we've done on this show. It's
Yeah.
one of those movies where like we quote it and we've forgotten where
Yep.
what we're referencing when we quote it.
Yeah,
That's
we've
definitely
got
an
strong
honorable mention on
connection.
mine.
Yeah,
That was hard to not put on there. That's how, I mean,
and then so number 2 is my Will Ferrell pick. It's not Anchorman. It's Talladega Nights.
Nice.
Oh, nice. Not Step Brothers either.
Not
Nice.
Step Brothers. I love I mean, I love all the movies, but like Talladega Nights is just it's just the right amount of absurdity,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yep.
And
It
it's
is.
like I don't know, it's slightly more
it's
believable
absurd.
because it's in NASCAR and I just feel like
Yeah.
that's the Wild West because I don't know much about it.
what was the water sponsor for the
Perrier,
Yeah, Perrier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh yeah, because Sasha Baron
Jean
Cohen
Girard.
too.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Jean
Driving
Girard.
reverse and reading like The Stranger.
Yeah. And then number 1 right now is Super Troopers.
Oh, yeah, that was hard. That
Oh,
was hard
good
to not
answer.
put on
Like-
as well.
Again, a movie that we quote very often, and
Good answer.
like at this point, it's
We
we've
watched
lost
that
the-
a
the
ton.
point. Yeah,
We've got
That was another
like
one we watched
we
a
were
lot.
a Fahrenheit 451 commune with movies memorized.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of us would have those memorized.
yeah, yeah.
sure.
Absolutely.
Yep, for sure. Luke says super bad. Yeah,
Yeah.
just watched Dodgeball 2 days ago. Still fantastic. I thought about watching that with the kids because they haven't watched that yet, and I feel like they're gonna laugh at that.
Oh yeah,
Fuck yes,
Vince
Super
Vaughn.
Troopers. Yeah, Vince Vaughn.
is great.
So
Also-
good. I love Vince Vaughn.
Oh yeah, we need to hear yours before we do honorable mentions, Matt.
I know because there are a lot of honorable mentions that I
Yeah.
have too.
I don't know what- I don't know-
Fun.
Yeah, I don't know where you're gonna go with this one, or else I would just say a couple right now.
I
But
think you have a hunch for my number 1, because I'm pretty fond of it. My number 3 is John's number 1, Borat.
oh wow, okay, I thought that was gonna be number 1.
No,
Okay.
but it is amazing, and I don't know if Harry is still watching or listening, but Daniel, he in 2006 declared it one of the funniest movies or a very funny movie, and at that time, if he thought it was funny, I didn't want to think it was funny. No offense, and then I watched it and I was like, holy shit, I'm wrong. You're right. This is so damn fun. Like, it's
Oh,
so
this
funny.
is another one of Harry's bullshit movies.
I know. I'm like, oh,
Wait.
like, yeah, exactly. And it was not. And
No,
I
it's
remember,
so good. It's
oh
so
my God. I
funny.
remember watching this with my grandpa and Grandpa Roger, who's raunchy as
Roger.
hell. And him and I just dying at this. Like, oh my God, this is so dumb, but so amazing.
I haven't
That's
seen it in
hilarious.
so long. I need
I
to
haven't
watch it.
either. I know.
I guess
it
I
is
gotta watch
another
it.
one. Yep.
Oh
Super
my
Troopers
God,
is
the
fucking
scene where
badass. I just watched that little
are
guy.
like wrestling naked.
Yes.
They storm like a hotel conference. And they're,
Yeah,
like,
that's such a good one.
wrestling naked. It's oh my
Yeah.
God, so
It's so
absurd.
good.
And then
just-
I wasn't even exposed to like the HBO shit that he did as Ollie G.
Yeah, me neither. That was not it. So I wasn't really privy to it. And then we watch and you're like, I can't stop saying my wife. And the whole, like, intro, the whole Kazakhstan
wife.
thing, like number
Great
2
success.
prostitute. it's so dumb.
It's
My
good.
number 2, and I went back and forth on this if I wanted to include this as a movie because it's not necessary. I mean, it is a movie, and it's maybe on my favorite movie time or movie experiences, movie theater experiences. When we saw this on opening night, and we had to sit in the front row, and I'm like, oh my god, I can't see what's going on, but it's funny as hell, and everybody's laughing.
This is the best movie ever.
And that was Jackass, the original.
Okay, yeah.
And I know
I
I
wasn't
struggle
there.
saying
Yeah.
that, but I don't
I mean,
know.
it's a
I've
movie.
watched it a million times. I've watched that so many times, and it's so funny. And the first one, just it takes you back.
Yeah.
Didn't we watch the second one too in the front row and at OU?
I'm pretty sure
and-
every time we get stuck. Not the second one, the third one. The third one came out when we were at OU. Second one we were in high school. And my number 1 is Superbad, which happened to
Okay.
be on a lot of people's, but that's like my favorite movie maybe of the entire decade, not just comedy. I think it's
Yeah.
as close to a perfect 10 for a comedy in that era as it gets, because it is a coming of age. Like it's not really that serious, but it does give you serious feelings, and also it's again,
Yeah,
like Eric said,
weave
it's
it
the
with
one that I
comedy
quote the
to help
most.
make it,
Yeah.
less serious. But this was an Apatow film, just like Superbad was.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Superbad
Yeah.
seems more like it was from the mind of Judd
Mhm.
Apatow,
For sure.
who, I know this is the movie podium, but Freaks and Geeks
Oh
was
yeah,
yes.
Freaks and Geeks
Yes.
is
Oh.
the best.
a huge
Yeah, the
deal
best.
to me.
Yes.
Oh, me too. I mean, we
That's-
all watched that, and
one
you
of
and
the
I
best
watched
ones.
that together, John. So good.
Tell your brother he's proud. Tell your brother you're proud of his body.
But yeah, super bad. I just, it's so good. A Mighty
Yeah.
Wind. Surprised you didn't say a
think that-
Mighty Wind,
I
Eric.
don't think
Yeah.
that was
Oh my
2000s.
gosh.
I don't think that was 2000s.
Oh,
failed.
Mighty Wind.
I think it was 98 or 99.
I think you're right. I think it's late night or mid. Oh no,
2003.
2003.
Oh, it
Wow.
was really.
We're
So
wrong.
all right.
Yeah, that's
We're all
so
wrong.
there.
All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
let's go
why
around and
there's so
say
many.
a couple. Each.
Outside looking in.
Yeah. Name
Yeah.
2 outside looking ins, because I'm curious. Oh,
Okay, well, I'm not
Clarissa
gonna-
agrees on Freaks and Geeks. Yeah, that was like
Yes.
John and I grew up watched that together all the
Yeah.
time. Like that one is
It's so good.
top notch. Eric,
So one of mine.
all right, go ahead, John.
Because I'm the stoner, Harold and Kumar.
You did say Pineapple Express, which
I did,
Yeah.
but I
Yeah.
need more.
Paper Planes, that song kicked ass during that era.
Also, Grandma's Boy. That
Grandma's
one's a
Boy,
2000.
another good
It's-
stoner.
yeah.
Yeah.
The two
yeah.
that I'll say is Mean Girls is a really good
Yep.
one.
I have
Yeah,
Mean Girls
it
on my
is.
outside looking in.
And then there's so many different ones. Forgetting Sarah Marshall is also great.
Fuck, I didn't even have that on my. But yes, that is so good.
So
Yeah.
we're finishing out a top 5.
I
no,
know,
we're
right?
just doing
Oh,
honorable
whatever
mentions.
you want, because there's too many. Yeah, this
Lay
is
it
like
out.
more than the podium.
I mean-
the podium's like 10
Yeah.
deep on this.
Yeah, about to say,
Um,
like, no one's mentioned Idiocracy.
Yeah.
Idiocracy.
Oh my God, we're stupid.
I don't. Yeah, I mean, I try not to think about that movie as much as I can
I mean,
at this
it's-
point.
I mean,
but-
there's also
Yeah, it's too accurate.
Waiting, which is if
Waiting.
you've ever
Oh,
worked in
yeah.
the service industry, that movie hits everything to a T.
Yeah,
Yes.
we
So,
also didn't mention The Hangover.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
Also on a lot of people's.
That was one of them. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got too many on here.
Yeah. So for things that spawn sequels, this did. The Hangover did,
hmm
which is usually a sign of success.
Mhm.
Yeah. One that I almost put on there. So if my honorable mentions are only like a 5 before we get into the deeper cuts, I almost had Old School. That's one of my favorite movies.
You're my boy, Lou.
Yeah, exactly. But like, I don't know, that one for whatever reason hits for me a lot.
Yeah.
There's so many different scenes in that I just die at every time. Like Vince Vaughn doing the Iron Cross with the
Yeah.
cigarette in his mouth, saying,
Still
still
holding.
like that scene
love
never is not funny, and that's why for me Anchorman doesn't have those moments like some of these other movies. So that's why I didn't have it on my podium.
Mhm.
And I didn't have any Wes Anderson because I just like, again, Royal Tenenbaums is one of my favorite movies of the decade, but I also don't think it's as funny per se
Yeah.
as some of the other ones, so I didn't include it. For
It's
that
not like a
reason.
straight comedy. There's more
Humor
to
is
it.
Yeah.
not the main kind of.
Exactly. It's just kind of
thing
its
in-
charm, but it's not necessarily the what it leans on to be good. And then the other one in my like top 5, I guess, would be Role Models,
Oh yeah, I forgot about Role
which
Models.
with Paul Rudd and Sean William Scott.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
one, John and I watched that one a lot
Yeah,
together
are we
when
gonna
we
talk
lived
about
together.
crying?
John also cried during that movie.
Yeah, when Augie's like
McLovin gets picked on.
they're like his foster parents or something.
Yeah,
They're
No,
yeah.
totally
no,
not.
it's his stepdad,
Yeah,
Steve.
they're
What's the
totally
guy's
being
name?
unsupportive of him. And
Yeah.
just, like,
Oh, what's that guy's
ridiculing
name?
him, and that was
Steve
what
Marino.
made me cry.
Isn't it Steve Marino?
Oh yeah, that dude.
He's in Wet
the
Hot American
woman-
Summer.
His mom is in like Reno
Which is-
911, but the dad is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and-
Steve Marino
Yeah,
is
he's
his
a
name.
funny comedic actor. He's the 10. Remember the 10?
Hmm.
When they're
Yeah.
like, oh my god, it's
And-
it's ridiculous, absurd humor.
He's in Wet Hot American Summer as well as the short jean guy who's trying to get laid the whole time. Which reminds me, that's also another
guy's
one
got a really
that
great
deserves.
What you're telling
That
me.
I was gonna say that's another honorable mention for the 2000s.
Yeah.
Is Wet Hot
I don't-
American Summer.
Ace Ventura: Pet Detective. Oh, sorry. The
Oh yeah, that's 90s.
that did not come out in the 2000s.
Oh well, maybe
No.
one of the people bled into the.
Wow, I forgot about Scary Movie and not.
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
watched the
that's
hell out of
another. I
Scary
mean, we gotta
Movie.
mention that franchise.
I owned the first
Yeah.
DVD I ever owned was Scary Movie.
Scary movies.
You remember
Really?
that, John? We watched that on my computer. I had a computer that
look,
played
I know.
DVDs.
Yeah. What's funny is that like Was Up
First
Joe
one I owned.
Yeah.
Yeah,
survived
came from
the
that.
Scary Movie, but they were spoofing a Budweiser commercial.
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think anyone connects it with Budweiser anymore, but it's basically connected with Scary Movie now, which
That's hilarious.
started coming out in the 2000s. So
Yeah.
yeah, good on whoever brought that up.
That was Julie.
Yeah, good job, Julie. I do agree. That was the first DVD I ever owned.
Something
We
Hey.
else.
also had
You
the
want to
40-year-old
watch Scary
virgin.
Movie on my
Yeah.
laptop.
40-year-old virgin.
The other one is
Definitely.
Joe Dirte.
Joe Dirt.
Joe Dirt.
Wow,
Don't try and class it up.
wow.
And Death of Smoochie and School of Rock. And
Mm,
Team
I
America
know.
World Police. That,
great,
Mm.
great choices.
School of Rock was on my
Yeah.
list. The other ones, I mean, nobody said Step Brothers. Pretty wild.
Yeah.
well, I was
It's-
staying
it's-
away from Will Ferrell movies.
I mean,
I mean,
not on purpose.
because I like Anchorman better. So I
Okay,
mean,
but I didn't have any of his movies on there, which is funny. I'm the one who's saying, yeah, he's the biggest comedian, and I didn't have any. But Old School is my closest for him, and it's his. I mean, his Frank the Tank is one of the reasons why I love that movie so much.
Yeah.
Is that? And Wedding Crashers is, I think, underrated as well.
Mhm.
That opening scene of them just going crazy with just the party, all the party stuff and the girls, and like just the entire scene of them just getting wild is like something that is a great opening to a comedy. Let's see, I had Road Trip
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Road Trip.
with Tom Green
Yeah.
Yeah.
and Freddie Got Fingered.
I forgot about that. Daddy
I
really
had
likes
those
cigarettes.
Euro-
Let's
just-
pick one of those.
Daddy
Euro
really
trip.
likes them sausages.
Yeah, we watched Freddy Got Fingered a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how it holds up now.
Probably not good, but
Oh, I'm sure it's wild.
I mean,
Zoolander is still so fucking funny. Yeah,
I do like
Zoolander is a good one.
Zoolander. That's
And
one
then-
of my favorites.
The deep cuts that we all know and love would be Cheats.
Oh
ah,
yes.
yes.
Nobody
Yes.
said Cheats. And even
Yeah.
Oh,
deeper,
jeez. I thought you
Run,
said
Ronnie, Run.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
Maybe the hardest
okay,
I
Ronnie.
ever laughed.
That
Maybe the
one,
hardest I've ever laughed.
Yeah, what are
that
these
one
days
that
we're
one's
gonna
making
do
actually my
out
number
of-
3. I'm taking off the whole 9 yards and putting Run,
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 Run.
at number 3.
I'm
That-
serious.
that
Like
movie- I
when
could-
we
I-
watched that together, all of us, I don't know if I've ever laughed harder or ever will.
The movie is so fucking
Like the
funny.
first time you watch that, or like the fourth time in the same night you watch that, it's just like I can't believe I'm watching this.
Did we say Pootie Tang?
Pootie Tang. No,
That was
You do
2001.
Run, Run.
wow, which was crazy because my Chris Rock fandom. But I like to stand up more than. his
No
movies.
one said Rush
We
Hour,
know.
though. Was the
Rush
the
Hour came out
initial
in the
Rush Hour?
90s.
Rush Hour
Okay.
2 was in 2000, I
sequels
think.
bled into
Yeah,
the
nah.
2000s?
Rush Hour 3, funny butt man.
Yeah.
That's about the only good line in Rush Hour 3 that I remember at least. And that was in the trailer.
You-
Oh, Dogma.
Oh.
Yeah, you're
Oh,
right.
Dogma.
We didn't make any like Jay and Silent Bob,
Dogma was 90s, right?
it might have been very borderline.
Yeah,
It's
it was
either
99. It was
2000 or
99.
99. Yeah.
Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. I
That was
saw
definitely
was like a
2000s.
highly rated 2000.
Yeah, that was definitely 2000.
That was 2001.
Yeah, let's see. Mean Girls. We said that. Man, I think we hit all the ones that I had. But yeah,
Yeah.
Run, Ronnie, Run, and Cheats. Watched that so many times.
Yeah,
that
I
as
overlooked Cheats.
popular
Oh,
Yeah.
or
yeah,
as
those
as
are
well
two
known.
of like our inner circle classics.
Oh,
Around the
one we
Orange.
didn't mention was Tropic Thunder.
Yeah, I not as fond of that one as a lot of people are. And
I
I
think
think
I
it's
like
because
it
I
more than
didn't. Well, I didn't necessarily see it. I didn't see it when it came out.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that might be part of it. I kind of missed the boat on that one. Like I didn't see it in theaters. And by that time it was already it passed. Which reminds me another one we didn't mention. I think it's because we're a little older. But I think people maybe a little younger than us would say Napoleon Dynamite.
I thought
Oh,
about
yeah.
that. That one Eric and I
Right?
saw in a theater because
We all saw it together.
Well, Eric and I saw it while we were
Yeah.
recording a music
Oh,
album
okay.
Columbus.
in Columbus.
Oh, okay.
In high school before it was released nationwide.
Yeah, it was a limited release. It was like a
Yeah.
Fox
Mm.
Searchlight thing.
We all
Yeah.
saw it
Like-
together,
I saw
I
that.
thought. With
Oh,
like
we
I think had to
definitely
go to
did.
Parkersburg.
yeah, with like
Yeah.
yeah, with
Like,
in
it wasn't in the
Parkersburg.
Marietta.
I think we
We went
That's
with like
one I think-
Spencer and Donovan and like a whole gang.
Your
of people.
grandmother
There were,
broke
like
her
3
talking.
cars.
I think we saw that. I think I saw that movie 3 times in theaters.
Yeah, I remember going repeated. There's a few. That's one of them. A few movies I remember where we were like, "Let's keep seeing this over
And
and,
then
over."
but it was one that it was just like a song that was on the radio over and over again, and I got sick of it kind of quick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's where that played it. That's
Best
where
in
Yeah.
show, no one said.
Yeah, that's a
John,
good one.
that guy John Heder or whatever, kind of
John Hader, yeah.
that.
Yeah. No one said oh yeah, well that one's not. Yeah, everybody oh no, that's I think we pretty much hit him.
Yeah, I think we should probably cut it there just because we can keep going for hours and hours.
Yeah, there's so many.
We're almost
comedies
at-
in this.
We're almost at 2 hours right now.
All right, wow. Well, that's
Where does the
crazy.
time
All
go?
right.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's almost 11. All right. Well, thanks for hanging out, everybody,
Yeah.
with us. I'm not sure what we're doing next week, but 2 weeks from now, we're getting back to the 2000 comedies. So maybe we'll switch it up with like a action drama, something different.
Ooh, yeah.
Arnold
But
movie.
Never a suggestion from Kevin.
Yeah.
Would not be an Arnold movie, but yeah, we'll be doing Knocked Up with Carissa here. Maybe in 2 or 3 weeks, we'll
Yeah.
talk to her and sharpen that out.
Not
But yeah,
Carissa.
till then, we'll be thinking of something for next week. So thanks for everybody for hanging out, and hope you enjoyed it. Talk to you later.
Yeah. Thank you.
Peace.
Bye.
Thank you guys.
The credits roll now, the show is done. We watched the movie and had our fun. Thanks for hanging with us for so long. We'll see you next week on the movie podium.